It is Tuesday, April 2nd, 2025, and we are back to Nerd News, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, Elon Musk seems to be in and out of the news, and he's in the news today. Why? Because Trump told his cabinet that Elon Musk will sooner than later be stepping down from Doge. And my question to that is, why would you need to step down from a position that you told us that you never had?
No, Elon Musk is a special government employee, which I've also been asked and have answered that question as well.
Elon Musk, just like everybody else across the federal government, works at the direction of President Trump. Elon Musk is a special government employee, as I have told you before.
Now, speaking of KK Carolyn, she has responded to these reports, and she called it garbage, okay? This is her on Twitter, now known as X. This scoop is garbage. Elon Musk and President Trump have both publicly stated Elon will depart from public service as a special government employee when his incredible work at Doge is completed. Now, with that being said, Trump himself is the one who stated that he will be leaving sooner than later, sometime next month, and that he supports it. Now, then, my next question to that is, when is the work completed? Huh? I mean, the special advisory role that he's in only lasts for, I think, like 160 days, something like that. Not even. It's like almost 3 months, over a little bit over 3 months. Let's not forget when they said, okay, then if he's not running it, who is? She said this chick Amy Gleason was running it. Yeah, well, yeah, this chick right here. She said Amy Gleason was running Doge, and that she was randomly on vacation from a position that she just got, because it hasn't even been 90 days. And then when it was able to catch up with her, she said she doesn't report to Elon. Elon doesn't report to her or speak to her. Elon does not come in the business, that building of Doge. So again, if all of that is true, why do you need to announce that you are no longer going to be dealing with Doge and you're stepping away from a role that you say you don't have and that everyone says you don't have, which we know that's not true? I'm going to answer that right now. The first response to that would be Tesla sales are down. The sales are down 13%. And when your sales are down, the CEOs and shareholders lose faith in you. All those side missions that you're doing, they're going to say, nah, either you come back or we're going to sell. We're going to look elsewhere for business. Right? So that's rule number one. That's reason number one, right? Reason number two, that you would step away from Doge, or at least announce that you're stepping away from Doge, right? It's the fact that you want to make sure the banks have faith in you, because even though he makes billions off of the government, he still owes banks. He still has bank loans. Most millionaires, most billionaires do. They make their money, they become billionaires off of their net worth, not necessarily their cash flow. To make sure the banks did not ask for money back, Elon Musk took Tesla AI and he purchased X from himself, which then valued X at $33 billion, supposedly, right? I mean, you're taking your own company, purchasing another company. And when a company is purchasing another company, that company gets to decide what the value of this company is. So it's like if I had two companies that I owned and I purchased this one, even though I know it's not worth as much, I could take my company and I'm going to buy this one for like $100 million, even though it's only worth 10. But I got the 100 million on this side. So I'm going to buy it. Now both businesses are worth more now, and now I'm worth more. So now it restores faith back into the banks, and they're not going to come for me. They're not going to say, hey, we need a payment. Because unlike small loans that me and you regular people get, you know, you go apply, you get approved, you get a set term and payment, and you have to pay every month. When it comes to these big corporations and billions of dollars and even multi-million dollar loans, a lot of them do not have set payment dates. They have lengthy contracts and say, by this date, this amount needs to be paid. And they let the businesses do their thing and pay when they need to, unless they start seeing the business fail, go down in net worth, and they have employees at these banks to constantly look and restore faith in these companies. And if they see you coming down, then go, hey, you're losing business, your sales are down. We need faith that you're going to still be able to pay us back. We need this much, or we need the whole loan, or whatever they decide, to have faith in you. And he knows by doing what he just did will stop the banks for asking for payment. Not too long ago in the meeting, Elon Musk met with some of his greatest shareholders and he begged them not to sell their Tesla stocks because he knew it would hurt them. Which brings me to my last reason of why you would need to announce that you're leaving Doge of a position that you say you're not belonging to. It's because word of mouth can also dictate the stock market. When these reports came out that he was going to step away from Doge, if you look at right here, it shows that the stock actually went up. Now it is down after hours at the time of the recording of this video, but throughout the day, it did go up. It's just like anything. It's kind of like how the government and Trump and anyone else could control the stock market based off of having a meeting and going on national TV and saying, hey, I'm going to put 25% tariffs on cars. What happens to the stock market? Any kind of car stock, Ford, Dodge, anything, it's gonna plummet. And that's how you can manipulate the stock market. Just by word of mouth. 25% tariffs on cars. All right, cool. Stock market takes a hit, starts falling. Boom. All your millionaire, billionaire friends buys on the downfall. You come 2-3 days later, say, hey, I'm going to remove those 25% tariffs. Boom. Shoots back up. You just manipulated the stock market. Everybody made money. Because now you on the up and up now. They purchase low. Now they can sell when they get higher, or they can hold on. Now their net worth is more. They can borrow against it. They can go buy more real estate. Whatever they choose to do. So those are the reasons why you would announce that you're leaving a position that takes you away from your other investments, even though you claim to not have that position. Because right now, it's not making sense. It's not making sense to say, hey, this is the only reason why. This is the only reason why it would make sense. Because why would you announce so early if you're not leaving like next week or tomorrow? And why would you announce it if you don't hold that position? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Nah, I ain't tripping. I know I'm right on this one. Y'all ain't even got to tell me in the comments. I know I'm right. So did you ever really believe that Elon Musk was not running Doge? Let me know in the comments if you're still here. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you next video. Elon Musk took his ass to Wisconsin, dropped $20 million on a candidate, and still took an L. Susan Crawford is your new Wisconsin Supreme Court judge, and she got to be on cloud nine. She not only defeated her candidate, she also beat Elon Musk. I mean, the man went there, made 2 people millionaires, had his own town hall meeting as if he's an elected official or running for office, and he still lost. This shows 2 things. When you make things all about you and not about the candidate that you're supporting, people can tell, and sometimes morals will beat out money. The irony of all of this is that Elon Musk could potentially have to see her in court one day. Elon buying the votes was his way of trying to buy into Wisconsin. It was never about the people or policies with Elon Musk. It was all about his company. And it doesn't matter now because you lost.